What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jalil. I'm back with another video, man. So today I want to talk about I want to talk about um, rushing our lives. Um, I feel like when we rush our lives, we tend to hate our lives. We tend to be overly critical about what we do, every move we make, and honestly, it's a very negative way to live life because you're always going to be trying to every second, like, and it's good to level up, it's good to better yourself, it's good to want better for yourself, but at the same time, you gotta dial it back. You gotta dial that back, that voice, that inner voice. You gotta dial it back because the thing is, when it comes down to life is not, like I said this before, life is not linear. So it's not just a straight line. Like, you know what I'm saying? Life is gonna be up, down, curve, come back around, so like um that's one reason, that's one of the main reasons not to rush your life, just because we get too used to wanting something, wanting to be successful, wanting to have all the stuff, wanting to have it all figured out. And the reality of it is that will never be. You will never have the answer, or you will never have all the answers. You will never have it all figured out. Sometimes you just gotta just jump yourself into it, do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, I like I said, I've been kind of like putting systems in place to kind of make life make sense to me. But at the same time, like, I still have to be be present where I am now to move forward. You gotta let life gradually flow, because trying to rush it, honestly, it leaves you with a lot of regrets. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people were forced to grow up fast, and that wasn't, you know what I'm saying, a choice for them. But it's like, if you don't, if you should have people in your corner telling you to keep grinding, go hard, but at the same time, you should have people encouraging you to be yourself, figure out what life is for you, what it means to you, what do you want out of life, like, what do you see for yourself, like, those are the things that I feel like anybody that's a friend, family, supportive in your life, they should be, they always should give you props and advice, but at the same time, they should give you the room to grow and live your life too. And too often, we when we love people, we see good for them, we want them to be where we want them to be, or where we see them being at. But if that's just not where that person is mentally, that's just not where they are. You cannot force a person to be something that they not. You know what I'm saying? You can give them, you can hype somebody head up all day, but they have to know they are. They have to decide that for themselves. Um, Life is, that's what I said. It's like, life is crazy. But that's even more reason why we shouldn't rush it, because it's like, you gotta figure out what really makes you happy. Like, it's like, we can, you could work a 9 to 5, or you could have a business. But if you don't like what you're doing, or if you don't have any, like, push, no ambition, no drive, nothing about it even slightly motivates you to get up, or nothing, like, or even this slightly motivates you to do it, then it's like, you know, what did what's going on with that? Nah, it's like, some things gotta be rethought, like replanned, and routes have to be changed, because, like I said, it is, if you not happy, if you're not feeling fulfilled, if you not feeling like, you know, you satisfied, then none of that matters. Like, it won't matter to you. You can have everything and it won't, you still won't have, you still will feel like you have nothing because you didn't have you first. And you didn't, yeah, because you didn't have you first. You know, sometimes it's cool to get advice from people. It's cool to get guidance from other people, but I'm learning more and more that life is about learning. Life is about the journey. It's about figuring out. Thank you, son. My God, life is about, you know, learning and loving your path, no matter what the circumstances are, because there are a lot of, you know, there are a lot of bad things that happen. There are a lot of negative situations. Well, I'm not even gonna say negative situations. It's just life. It's just life. Like, it's not even negative. It's not positive or negative. It's just life. Certain things happen, and we can choose to be like, what the hell? Why this? My life is this. Um, but it's more so, like I said, it's more so you see yourself at a certain part of a journey in your life, a certain time in your life, and you're not there. So it pisses you off, and because we have other people around us that tell us what we should be, who we should be, or whatever, they give us expectations and all that, but we know truly inside that we got a calling or intuition to that's pulling us in another direction than the direction that somebody else is pointing us in. Sometimes it's okay to go within and just say, you know what, it's okay to go within. If anything, you should be going within first. Like, even if somebody asks you a question or anything, you should always go within first and ask yourself, question yourself first, because you got you got to be your own best friend, your own parent, your own everything first, you know what I'm saying, before everybody else can be, you know. Like, if you don't love you, your journey, and you don't, and you know what I'm saying, you don't like your journey and everything that you've like been through, like, even if you didn't like the situation, like, you still like love your journey because it's gotten you to where you are now. It's made you the person you are now. If you're not grateful for even that, if you can't be grateful for like the small things, then, you know, life is going to be hell for you. And trying to be someone that's like, I'm about to do this, I'm going to do that, you're not going to be in the right mental state to do it, because your perception is, I need to, my life needs to be figured out at 20. My life needs to be figured out at 30, or my life needs to be figured out at 35, you know. If I don't have, and it's okay to have those goals, but it's like, do not kill yourself trying to, uh, don't kill yourself trying to live a life that is not fulfilling you. Don't try to kill yourself living a life that is gonna make you burn out. Like, it's, we passed that generation of people where we kill ourselves, we work ourselves into the ground. Work your ass off. As a man, you should be grinding, you should be working. As a woman, you should be grinding, you should be working. As a young man or woman, like, you know, whatever the circumstance, you should want your own, period. Even if people gifting you should still want your own. It don't, it telling you, it hits so different. The 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 satisfaction you get from the grind when you actually earned it feels so, it hits so much differently from if you would have received it for someone else. It's like, oh yeah, I'm grateful, thank you, and it's, I'm not saying that like y'all not grateful for what y'all received, but it just hit different when you bust your ass for it. You went through the rain, the storm, you had to, you know what I'm saying, and it's your hard-earned money, grind, sweat, blood, and tears in that check, and, you know, it might be something you actually need or something you actually want or whatever, and it's like, I need to pay for this or I need to get this, like, and you can do that. Um, you know, that it's and that, but at his different, it's a different feeling. Like it's a fulfilling feeling, you know. Um, but at the same time, you gon' appreciate it more because of the what you had to go through to get that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Um, I've been out of high school. Well, I'm about to be 24 next month, so I've been out of high school since 2019. Like, that's wild. I've been out, you know what I'm saying? So it's like years have went by, bro. And honestly, them like all them years of school, if anything, like as much as I say like I didn't like school or I was tired of school and all that, bro, school taught me a ton. School taught me a lot about people, like, and also taught me that sometimes even your clique is not your clique, you know what I'm saying? Um and or that just because these people are in your life right now don't mean they might be forever. They might outgrow you, you might outgrow them, y'all might outgrow each other, you know what I'm saying? Y'all y'all might take different life paths, you know. It's people I know that was, you know, that was college prospects, hoopers, uh, you know what I'm saying, football potential, all that. And, now niggas is whole dads, got a whole family, got 2, 3 kids, you know what I'm saying? Or either or niggas it's just either they went another route, they probably was a athlete, then they end up going the office route, or ends went, or you know, somebody is a fitness trainer, or like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but I say that to say that one thing that all of these people that's doing what they doing, one thing that they're doing that they all got in common is that they're 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 having gratitude for where they are, and they're also putting in the work to get to level up, but they're not rushing that. They're not rushing that process. They're planning effectively, and that's why it looks like they. And then on top of that, sometimes people don't like sh- you seeing one side of life. You might think that motherfucker got 2 mil, 20 mil, 200 mil, but that could probably only be having like they probably only could have like 100K salary, and in reality, in this day and age, and this economy right now, 2025, bro, like being realistic, 100K salary ain't even nothing. Like 100K salary is nothing, bro, and that shit is ridiculous. Like literally, I just seen the other day, you can't even get an apartment for you can't even get an apartment with one job no more, which we all been knew that. But you literally across the country you cannot get a apartment for with and maintain an apartment with just one job. You need like now you need like 2, 3 jobs and 2 side hustles. Like you need to match whatever it is. Like if you got this amount of jobs, you need to have that same hustle. You need to have a hustle that matches that. Like it's that point. It's to that point, bro. It's like now, but what it is doing is forcing society to think smarter, to work smarter, not harder, because and use your brain to save you time, years, and all that. Because it's literally it's a mind game. Like, okay, so now you mean to tell me I can't afford nothing? So you would literally have to flip the damn scene. You gotta flip the game. Like, you gotta use your brain. And this is one of those parts of life where it's like, it's the mental part, or it's that one part of life where it's like we getting tripped up, but it's putting us in position, and it's putting us in an uncomfortable position where we have to use our brains. Like, that's why I say, like, even with all the like YNs and all that stuff, bro, like, this is still probably one of the most, in my opinion, this is still probably one of the most intelligent generations of all time. Because, bruh, look how advanced the world is right now. Like, so I say all that to say, like, it took a minute. It definitely took a minute. Still developing, but you know, but that was a journey in itself. And the people that was doing that, or the people that whose ever passion that was, Steve Jobs, all them people making the new world, Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, all them people with, all these rich people, like, they all had something in common. And that was weathering the storm, being grateful, and waiting their turn and going through their journey. I think Elon Musk is like 40 or 50 something right now. And so he within the last, couple of years of his life, he just became the richest man. But, ain't nobody, I didn't never knew who Elon Musk was before I heard, until I heard Tesla. Then that's when I figured out who Elon Musk was. I didn't know nothing about that man until I heard about the first Tesla. And that's when I realized, oh, like, it's somebody richer than Bill Gates. It's somebody richer than Jeff Bezos. Like, I was shocked about that. I was like, wow, like, Jeff Bezos been like the richest man on the planet for years. But I mean, Elon is trying to do something. I'm not taking nothing away from Jeff Bezos, but Elon is trying to do something godlike. That man trying to have us on a new planet. I hope he figure it out. But yeah, man. I like I said, I went all over the world, but I just really wanted to dial in to not rushing your journey, man. Because the more you rush your journey, you will hate it. Like, every time that I've tried to, like, rush my journey, rush my growth, rush my wins, rush my losses, like, rush all of that, it, if anything, then I look up and I'm like, God damn, all this time went by. And the age I'm at now, and I'm like, all that time I was like, I wish I want to be here, I want to be there. Now you there, it's like, damn. And you can't turn back time. Like, you can't turn back time when you do that. So it's like, and you set yourself up for regrets, more regrets than happiness or than wins and positivity. You gonna be more than negative just because you really, you wanted a specific type of life. But we gotta realize, we don't live forever, but at the same time we live a very long time. We do live a long time, so we just gotta be mindful of the time we do have. Because I ain't gonna lie, like, dog, every day that goes by is like, fuck. Like, you might look at the time, it could be like 12 p.m. and then you look back at the time and it's 3 o'clock. Like, that's literally how days go when you living. When you're living, that's how time goes. The day, you might do like you might do like two things, and now you already in the middle. Now you already in the middle of the day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we gotta choose our time wisely, and literally, if anything, we have to work to. We got to be grateful for the time we do have, and then just grind to get more of our time back. Because honestly, I'm realizing, like, even when we spend the money and we do all this, we do all that, like, all of that shit is time. Everything you do is time. So it's like, when you start thinking in a sense of my time is valuable, like you your mindset will change. You will move different. Like, and time is not money. People say time is money, but you can always get more money. You can't get more time. So that's the fuck you up, because most of the time people feel like, oh, I'm good. I can always make more money. I can always, and yes, you can. But how long will you keep telling yourself that? Like, and of course, like I said, and if you live in abundance, like, don't live in a broke mindset, or don't live in that, like, in a poor mindset, or in a poor, like, way of, like like be grateful for what you still have, or what you have at that moment. Because if you grateful for what you got at that moment, you can get blessed with more. God or the universe will give you more. Like, um, but it's a weather. It's a storm. That it's a period of our lives. We gonna have a lot of storms in our lives that we gotta make it through. Is If we think about it, like, the sun ain't always shining outside. The sun is not shining. The sun not shining right now. The clouds is covering the sun right now. The sun does not always shine, like, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you gotta find light within the dark. If you know, it's always light at the end of the tunnel. So just, you know, always think about it like that. Like, we gonna have dark days, we gonna have bright days where we win, but we gotta have a balance. Life is a balance, and it sucks. It sucks to even, like, for that to even be something that's of a reality, like, for everyone. But at the same time, it's beauty in the struggle. That's another one of my favorite phrases. It's beauty in the struggle. Because if you can look at everything that you've been through and see how the amount of growth you made, and also, like, what it took for you to become who you are today, like, be grateful for that alone. Because that's more monumental than anything. Like, that's more of a win. That's $1 million right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you stood 10 and you still standing 10. Like, that's everybody can't say that, man. So that's one thing I want y'all to keep in mind is, when you going through life, don't rush your life. Do not do have fall in love with taking your time. Fall in love with life. Nah, I'm not saying be lazy, but I'm saying take pride in gratitude in life, and taking your time in life, and building yourself up. Like, take that time. People gonna always have something to say, and the more and more I deal with this shit, I realize, like, no matter what you do, you cannot please a soul. You cannot please no one. But you can always please. You can please you. You can make yourself happy. You can make yourself smile. You can, you know what I'm saying, make yourself fit. You can make yourself happy or healthy. You can make yourself, you know what I'm saying, that girl or that guy, that guy, or that girl. You can make that. You can be that. Like, if you want to. It's just about, taking your time, being grateful for where you at, what you got right now, and also, if you got anybody in your life that's, like, supportive and that's there for you, man, like, just cherish them people, because you don't know how life is unpredictable. Anything can happen to anyone. And, you know one thing that I will want everybody to do is just be grateful for the now. Because if we can be grateful for the now, we can have so much more later. And, you know like I said, nobody should grow up having to rush. Nobody should grow up rushing their life. You should now, if you're in a certain circumstance, that's different. Everybody got a different viewpoint. But if you have time, use it. If you got time. And I'm dog. We all got to work on that. We all got to work on using our time wisely. Nobody's perfect, but, like, I could have just said, fuck it, I'm not doing nothing today. But I took my time to make this video. It's damn near it's 25 minutes. It just hit 25 minutes, bro. But I don't care how long the video is. I just want people to receive this and feel this, like, because regardless of anything, you know, this video will always be here when I post it. Once it's posted, it's up there forever. So if it's somebody that is struggling, you know, and they watch this video and you watch it 100 times, I appreciate it, and and it's for you to watch 100 times to whenever you get low. We don't always have people to talk to. We don't always have outlets. So it's like I'd rather be an outlet for someone else. Even if my like I go through a lot or whatever. Everybody do. But I'm not I one thing that I can say is I am grateful for having a phone. I am grateful for having a camera to make these videos. I am grateful for YouTube so that I can make these videos and get them out to y'all and spread messages and spread a good word to people that actually understand and spread my perspective, and for the people that do understand me and feel me and relate to me. Like, that is my, you know, my goal. Like, I I want to help people that is going through things that I'm going through, and we all grow together. Like, you know what I'm saying? We build a community, and you know, not everybody has that type of that mindset and what they aiming to do, you know. But of course, put you first, and then the world will reflect. Like, you put you first, the world will reflect, and you take your time in your journey. Like, everybody got their time for everything. So it's like, just, you doing great. And if you struggling right now, I'm here for you. You got me, and I got y'all, and I love y'all. It's been your boy Jalil. Stop rushing your life, man. Stop rushing your life, because it's already too short as it is. So don't rush it. Enjoy it, because it's an experience. We only get this day one time, and then tomorrow is tomorrow. But we only get this day one time, so be grateful for it. It's been your boy Jalil. I'm out. Peace. Love y'all.